This movie doesn't know what it wants to be. Let's talk about it. Hey, cinema community, we're here at our local AMC. Just got done seeing the movie Riff. This is our full movie review. Rebecca, what'd you think? I did not like this movie. There was a couple scenes in the trailer that gave me hope that maybe this movie was gonna be kind of like 7 psychopaths, but stuck in a cabin, and they're all trying to sort out their family issues on top of it.
Wait for me before you two start hitting each other.
I gotta say, the humor didn't land. There's points where it was supposed to land, you knew you were supposed to laugh, but the way it was structured, oof. I was hoping this movie was gonna be funny. It tried to be funny. It wasn't too funny.
Can I get you anything?
I'd sell my left for an Advil and a cup of coffee.
You said what?
There were a few lines here and there, kind of smile, but I'll tell you, our theater was dead silence, no laughter. Teresa's not kidding about the dead silence. At one point, we saw people walk out of this movie.
You don't have all night.
That's not a good sign. I don't think this movie knew what it wanted to be. You see the trailer and you're thinking, okay, it doesn't give away too much. Okay, now we're getting to know everybody. And of course, everybody is family or everybody has a vendetta against someone. It felt like it was gonna be a mob movie.
We gotta talk about Lefty.
What did you do?
Then it felt like it was gonna be a family movie.
You killed his son.
You're gonna kill us.
And then it felt like it was gonna be a drama.
Get off of me.
Gosh.
I'm not gonna.
Come on.
I'm
don't
not
make me-
gonna, Ruth.
What's a shame?
And then it thought it was gonna be funny.
We're gonna put something that hard to waste.
And it wasn't anything. It just was a lot. There's very few things that this movie succeeds at, and I think it really succeeds in the dramatic moments.
You know, once you start killing, it sort of becomes your de facto solution for every problem.
There's several flashbacks that occur during the story, and it's not exactly a linear narrative. I think those flashbacks really had the seeds of a good movie. It was interesting. This movie had so many producers, and in our experience, it's typically a bad thing when there are page after page after page of producers. It usually means too many hands are in the pot, too many people are doing the writing and editing, and nothing actually is accomplished.
I would categorize these as a must kill.
Unfortunately, this is how this movie felt. Some of our longtime viewers of Cocoon Cast may remember we did a movie review of a flick called The Kill Room. This movie kind of felt like that. It was a little bit overstuffed. It was trying to lampoon a very specific genre.
This is our son.
And we're too young to be grandparents. All because your son couldn't pull out in time.
We've got house guests.
But it didn't know where it wanted to thread the needle. There was a scene in the very beginning, and if you've seen the trailer, you've probably seen it. It's Pete Davidson and it's Bill Murray.
No Slim Jims. Past 2 hours, you've been passing gas like a very sick infant. I gotta breathe all day.
Sorry, Lefty. I had a lot of coffee, okay? Sorry.
And then you use my name? Lonnie.
You just said my name.
You catch our names by any chance?
Yep, he called you Lefty and you called him Lonnie.
Well, I overreacted.
It starts out of the gate, okay, this is gonna be dark humor. I'm expecting dark humor. And it wasn't. There were a few dramatic pieces that were like, okay, interesting enough. But at the end of the movie, I didn't care about any of the characters, even the ones they were laid on pretty thick. You should really care about this character. And I still thought, it's forgettable, it wasn't that interesting. And in my head, I'll be honest, I checked out a while back. I did actually enjoy the score a little bit. It's not often that, I'm guessing it's a theremin, that you see it in a movie that's not a horror movie. So I thought that was kind of an interesting touch, gave it kind of a retro vibe. This movie, halfway through, it started to become evident, okay, how is this gonna end?
If it's okay, I would just really like to torture him a little bit, if it's okay.
Shouldn't have done that, Rocco. Yeah, knock yourself out.
Well, it didn't quite end that way, but the line was going that way. In the end, Rebecca said it wasn't a horror movie, but man, it turned out to be quite a bloodbath at parts. Rebecca, what do you think? Is it worth a watch? Honestly, if I wasn't reviewing this movie, I would have walked out. So I definitely don't want to encourage you to see it. It's hard to say go see it when I didn't enjoy it, and then for me to be able to say, okay, I didn't enjoy it, but you might enjoy it. I can't even say that. It didn't know what it wanted to be, so who would I recommend this to?
This has been a review of Riff Raff. We want to hear from you in the comments. What's your favorite crime comedy? And if you want to check out some of our other reviews, click the links to the right.